Thanks for checking out the video. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the content, please hit like, share, and subscribe.
Hello friends and students, let's study the song Lamborghini. Okay, I have learned this piece in the meter of 4/4 in the key of G sharp minor. I learned it for my student Sai, and of course I would like to share it with you, and let's see what we can do with it. In this video, I want to focus more on, let's say, the rhythm, the timing, the counting, the ability to synchronize with the original video, the background music. We're not going to play the melody today. We're going to focus on the background. Excuse me. I have noticed that in myself and with many of my students, there's a challenge to be able to play the piece by yourself with your teacher or whatever is one thing, but to be able to play it with a drummer or a singer or the original music or with a good beat and other people, that is another thing. That's a higher level. So we need to work on these things and gradually become comfortable with them. So what I have done is made a loop of a small section of the song Lamborghini, and we're going to play it together. And like I said, we're going to focus on the counting and the rhythm and the synchronization. So first, let me just play this loop and see if we can start. 1, 2, 4. Okay, so we are just listening. It's a little bit loud. We should be able to find beat 1. I turned it down a little bit. So as I said, I made a loop. When it's over, it's just going to start again. Now it'll be easier to hear the beat because the drums are there, right? It's going to be more clear. But first you have to be able to listen to all this and find where's beat 1. There should be a slight accent or emphasis, some way for you to discern, to identify beat 1. 1. Oh, that was the end of my loop, so I have to do it again. I will count 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So you have to be able to count. Don't tell me, oh, I'm counting in my head. I don't believe you. Count out loud, okay? And just be able to identify this immediately with clarity. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, now I'm going to play it again, and I'm just going to play it with one finger. You don't have to start with everything all at once. Build up in steps. So our first chord is going to be E. We're going to use power chords. You can call it E5 or E power chord. Like I said, we're going to use one finger. So let's focus on our first finger. I like to call it first finger. So go to fret number 7 on string 5. That's letter E. 2, 3, 4. Count to 4 and then drop it down to a D sharp, which is at number 6. Then you repeat that. E, 2, 3, 4, C sharp, 2, 3. Then we're going to go down a whole step to C sharp. That's number 4. And then go up to number 6 again, which is our D sharp. 2, 3, 4. Now we have to resolve or conclude this little thing. You will see we're going to go switch strings now and go to fret 4 of string 6. That's the G sharp. Okay. So far we did E, D sharp, then do that again, that gives us 4 measures. Then we did C sharp, D sharp, G, 2, 3. Then repeat that last part, C sharp, 3, 4, D sharp, G sharp. So that is the complete section that we're going to study today. And it's one simple advice to sound better, to play better. We always say, tune your instrument. That's one advice. Okay, good advice. But also memorize your song. If you can memorize it, then you are not guessing or wondering, or you're not hesitating. You have confidence in your brain, and that comes out on your instrument. So if you can memorize a song, that's one easy way. Well, not easy, but that's one sure way to become better at performing it, the quality and clarity of your memorization. So now, this time, I'm going to play the song in the background, and I'm going to use this other strategy or technique for improvement and synchronization. I'm just going to say the name of each chord. E, 2, 3, 4. D sharp minor, 3, 4. E, and you say it right when they change. D sharp minor. C sharp minor, 3, 4. D sharp minor. G sharp minor. Now they repeat those last three. C sharp, 3, 4. D sharp, 2, 3. Now the G sharp, 2, 3. Starting over. Okay. So this is helpful for your memorization, and you should be able to hear, even if you are not a great musician with 20 years experience or whatever. We can tell when they are switching chords. It goes from one sound to a different sound. And that's often on beat one. Not always, but in this case, yes. So you're going to develop your ears and listen and count and synchronize to this beat. So now I have said it. I'm going to try to play it with one finger, okay? And we'll develop from here. So let's try it this way with one finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I will play it and say it this way. E, 2, 3, 4. D sharp minor, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. D sharp minor, 3, 4. C sharp minor. D sharp minor, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's pause that. Good. Now let's play it again, but we're going to convert from playing with one finger to playing with two fingers. Okay, and now what we did is we started with that E note, a single note, and we're going to make it a power chord now, or a dyad, or a two-note chord, right? So my first finger is at fret 7 on string 5, and now I will add my third finger to fret 9 of string 4. We'll play these two notes together at the same time, like they are one note. Okay, just two strings at a time. Now this shape, this structure is repeated on all the different chords. That is to say, finger 1 and finger 3 have the same intervallic relationship on each chord. Okay, now I'm going to do with power chords and counting. By the way, I am just going at full speed. You don't have to go at full speed. I thought about making it at a reduced speed for this video, but then I thought, they can just reduce the speed by themselves. And I want to encourage you to try this, to change the playback speed if it's too hard. That's not cheating, and it's not being lazy. It's good tech strategy for development. You have to be honest with yourself and assess your proper level and have goals for developing realistic goals. So to start at a slower speed is not bad. Let's do it again. I'm going to play the video and do two-note power chords this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. C sharp 2, 3, 4. D sharp 2, 3, 4. G 2, 3, 4. C sharp minor. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Starting the progression over. 2, 3, 4. E, they might call it E5. D sharp 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay, interesting. That very last time they did not resolve to G sharp minor. That last time they resolved to E. Okay, now let's continue. This time I'm going to say that I call this second chord D sharp minor. Well, it's when we play it this way with only two notes, there's nothing really major or minor about it. But within the key, it would be implied to be minor chord. And when you extend the chord and add some extra voices, besides just two, it could become minor. Likewise, this one would be minor, and the G sharp minor. The E is a major. Okay, so if you like to extend your chords and add some extra voices, you can do that. Also, we have not yet discussed in this video the strum pattern, but as usual, if you like to learn more of the song or review, you will find the sheet music on my Facebook page, and there in the transcription you will see what is the strum pattern. I think it was 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, 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 and 1, a 2, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and... Okay, so here's our strum pattern that you can study more by yourself. So let's do it again. And of course, you could also put the capo on and learn to play it with some regular chords that you are more familiar with. Of course, there's no real easy way to eliminate all the bar chords, because even with the capo, you'll find you're probably gonna need a bar chord or a simplification of one of these chords. Okay, so this time I'm going to use the strum pattern with the extended chords, okay, and synchronizing. 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, a 2, and 3, and 4, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 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 a 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the time that they resolved it to a different point. They resolved it to an E that time instead of the G sharp. Okay, so like I said, in this video, I'm doing things a little different. I just wanted to show you some strategies for taking steps and progressing through learning the song. You know, I think, as I mentioned at the beginning, I have shared this song and many other with students, and we learn it together, and they play it basically to make the most simple illustration is they could play it by themselves, but I cannot get them to match the video, and I cannot often get them to simply count with the video. And I think these two skills are very important and are going to make you a lot stronger. So this time, let me do something a little bit different here. I'm going to make it play over and over. I have to click a few buttons. And then we're just going to practice together. And that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now you count. Now I will count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You feel the emphasis on the beat. 1, 2, 4. 1. You can hear the chord change. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now it's going to start over, so we wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's another thing we do. I've heard it referred to as blocking out the chords. It means you just play the chord once. You ignore the strum pattern on purpose. I'm going to say it. D sharp minor, E, D sharp minor, C sharp minor, D sharp minor. Yes, and that's the time they go to E there. Okay. Excuse me. So, as I said, in this video, we are not learning the melody. We're focusing on the background, and really the emphasis was on synchronization with the original video, being able to perform a piece of music with the original recording. They are your best teachers. They played it great. We have this great opportunity to study with them. We should use it, okay? Don't trick yourself into thinking you know the song just because you can play it by yourself. Yes, that's one level and maybe you are satisfied, but for real skill and performance, you need to go a few more levels. You should be able to play with a drum machine, a metronome, other musicians, the original recording. And then if you can do those things, when they turn off all the music and it's just you and you have to play or perform or give a demonstration, you will have more clarity, more definition, more confidence, more accuracy. Ultimately, we don't want to have to play with the video. We want to play by ourselves. And really, we want to play it better. So that's all up to you and how you approach these things. So I hope this is a little bit different video, but I hope it's helpful for you and many other students. Okay, remember to count and synchronize with the original video. All right, so with these items, I hope you will have the tools to study well and have fun.